next guest is a self-proclaimed food junkie, and for him, it's all about pasta. His new cookbook, Beyond the Pasta, was actually inspired by some trips he's taken every single year. And Mark Leslie is a Chicago native, but he lives now in Alabama. He's been here for over 23 years, but we are talking to him from New York. You are just off of the show, Today's Show with Hoda and Kathie Lee. Good morning to you, Mark. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, I'm really, really good. Great to have you on the show. So this book that you have out now, Beyond the Pasta, inspired by trips that you've taken every year?
Yes, that's right. It was originally based on a trip I took in 2005, and ever since then I've been going back. But the book has kind of become its own little thing, and it's just kept escalating, and I'm cooking for more and more people and appearing on more things to kind of tell people to bring your family to the table and change a life one meal at a time.
Yeah, we talk about pasta sometimes being a bad thing because it's, you know, it's a carb and a lot of people try to stay away from that. But you're obviously very healthy. You look great. So what's the secret to eating pasta, but not, you know, putting on so much weight?
Well, what you really want to do is eat in moderation. I mean, one box of pasta is actually 8 servings, and I think most of the times in America we think that's only 2 servings, but it's actually 8. So if you really think of pasta as being a potato, I mean, you wouldn't sit down and eat 6 baked potatoes. You would only eat 1. So the same thing is true with pasta. Italians treat it like a potato, so they eat smaller portions.
So in your trips to Italy, what do you notice is the biggest difference in the way they serve pasta and the way we serve it here in America?
In America, because we're a rich country, we tend to put too many things on the pasta. In Italy, they really dress the pasta as if it was a salad. The pasta is the lettuce, and then actually the sauce is like a salad dressing, so it's a condiment. So the pasta is dressed really lightly. You want to be able to taste the pasta. The Italians actually like to be able to feel the pasta in their mouth. It's not just about a sauce.
All right, well, talk to us about your love of pasta and love of cooking and preparing food. Did this start at a young age, or did this develop as you got older?
Well, I think I've always been cooking, but really my first love was due to my great-grandmother. She lived in Ohio. We would vacation there. I'm from Chicago. And she would always cook our favorite things, chocolate chip cookies and lemon meringue pie and chocolate pie and pumpkin pie and apple pie. And so at an early age, I really learned the connection between food and kind of love, that kind of way of expressing concern for someone. And that just kind of has developed over the years. I really enjoy cooking for people. I like to somehow use my hands to make something that people actually sit down and enjoy. And food is really about the community experience. So for me, food is not just what's on the plate, but it's also what we all do when we're sitting around the table together and talking.
All right, so if people want to get your book, where can they find it?
In Montgomery, you can find it at Capitol Book and News, which is over on Cloverdale. No, it's on Fairview Avenue. That's where it is.
It's in Cloverdale, though. You're in the right area. Yeah, that's the Cloverdale area. So you're good. You're good.
That's right.
What about
so you can find it there, or you can go to my website. Go ahead. You can go, if you get it at Capitol Book, I'll come over and sign it. So there are autographed copies there. Or you can purchase it online through my website, which is beyondthepasta.com.
All right, great. Mark, thank you so much for joining us. And hopefully, when you get back to Alabama, you'll stop by our show and be live here on Alabama Live. How about that?
I would love to. You and I still have to cook together, so we have to get together.
Oh, I look forward to it. Mark, thank you so much. Of course, hopefully we can get him back here. He's huge now in New York up there with Hoda and Kathie Lee, and hopefully he has a great time while he's in the Big Apple, and we'll get him right here on Alabama Live when he gets back to Alabama.